Okay, so we're back this morning. I got a nice rise on the bread. In fact, it's a little over risen. Hopefully it'll still be okay. I had a lot going on this morning, so I didn't get to it as quickly as I wanted to make the video. So, anyhow, rose clear to the top of the bowl, so that's good. It's been about 14 hours. I usually like to do it more at 12, but like I said, hopefully this will still work, even though it's over risen just slightly. So we're going to just make it into a nice dough ball. Then we're going to cut it in half. So they're about two even balls. This recipe makes 2 loaves. So then we take it, each one, it's actually best if you let it rest for just a minute as a ball. I'm not going to give it that long to rest because I don't have time with the video. But, okay, getting this. Okay, so I'm going to actually squish this out. I'm actually going to make it into kind of a little bit of a rectangle shape. I'm going to make it about the length of the pan, and then wide enough that I can pull it into thirds. Okay, it's about there. I'm going to do it just a little bit wider so I can fold it. So it'll be just slightly a rectangle. Okay, I'm going to fold it this way, and I'm going to fold it this way. And that gives us our loaf. I'm going to stick that in the pan. This is a greased pan. I've already greased it with coconut oil. And squish it down in there so it gets all the bubbles out. And that's it. Okay, that's that one. I'm going to do it with this one real quick. And we'll cover them with a wet towel. Put them in just a slightly warm oven for them to rise. Okay, you can lift that a little higher.
Oh, I'm zooming in on you.
Okay, lift it a little higher. Okay. The same thing with this one. Okay, again, fold it into thirds. Make a nice loaf there. Compact it in your bowl, getting greased. So the 2 loaves look like that. And we'll cover them with a wet towel. Put them in a warm oven. Any wet towel will do. Don't be too particular. I usually use hot water on it. Because everything, the warmer the better. Alright, now I'm just going to warm up my oven for just a minute, put these in it for a couple hours. Put these in it for a couple hours, and then we're going to let them dry. And we'll show you after they're risen, ready to bake. Okay. Okay, so you can see the bread has risen now. It's just slightly over the height of the pan, which is where you want it, before we let it do the final bake. Well, the only bake, I should say. So I'm holding my baby as I do this video, so she's in the background. But anyhow, so I took the towel off, and let me take it out of the oven. This is my wet towel. Take the towel off. I'm going to just go ahead and shut the oven now, gently, so I don't make it flop or anything. And then I'm going to just turn it on to bake at 350. And then I'm going to set my timer for 38 minutes exactly. And at 38 minutes, we'll see how it looks. It should finish rising as it preheats the oven and even while it begins to bake. So yeah, we will keep you posted on that, and we'll check back in 38 minutes. Okay, so they're all finished. I just buttered them real quick. Also, you can just kind of see it makes them look pretty. Just gonna take them out here. You're going to want them to fully let them cool before you touch them or try to take them out of the pans or anything else. I mean, they can still be slightly warm, but you don't want them like too warm at all, or it'll stick to the pan and make them go flat and all sorts of stuff. So anyhow, so you can kind of see what they look like, and I'll show you the inside after we cut them open. Alright, we've taken it out of the pans, let it do its final cooling on the cooling rack, and now to taste it. Always the fun part. And just to show you how great it is, we're going to let Ellie here taste it. And she's going to give us her honest opinion if she thinks it's good. So you can see it's nice and fluffy. And if you could feel it, you feel how moist it is, Ellie? Can you tell them how moist it is?
Really moist.
Really moist, huh? Nice and moist and delicious. So put a little butter on it. All right, you try it, Ellie. You tell us what you think.
Good.
So no, over here in the camera. You tell me.
Good.
Is it good? Okay, now again, this bread, let me just tell you a little more about it. This actually releases the nutrients to your body instead of absorbing nutrients and keeping it so your body can't get all the nutrients it's supposed to, which is what bread made with the fast rising yeast will do. Not only that, the yeast digests the gluten so you don't have all the problems that most people have with gluten intolerances and everything else with this bread. So it really can be life-changing for people, especially who can't eat bread anymore, people who have all the different problems with gluten and everything. And then for those who don't necessarily have those problems, even at that, you're not getting all the nutrients you're supposed to if you're eating bread that's made differently. So switching bread to this naturally leavened bread will make a huge difference. Go to my website, randygerber.com, or see me on Facebook, facebook.com/Randy Gerber. And Randy is R-A-N-D-I, and Gerber is G-E-R-B-E-R. And I'll give you more helpful tips all the time for things you can do to improve your health, and this is a great place to start. We'll see you next time.